everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the ride or die tag, and honestly I was not planning on filming this. I was not planning on even filming today, so that's why my hair is like cray cray and we got messy mom pony going here. And I honestly didn't even plan on filming this, but I just had the urge to like sit down and film a video, and I know this tag has been going around, so yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna try to narrow it down to some really good core products. So if you haven't seen the ride or die tag, which I'm sure you have, it's basically like your holy grail products, the one product in each category that you just can't live without, and that if you lost all of your makeup, that's the product you would go out and just go and repurchase. So let's go ahead, we're gonna go through each category and I'm gonna show you guys like my go-tos. Okay, so the first category, of course, is like hard. I'm like, oh, I don't know. So it's primer. I have a lot of primers that I really love and that I think are great. I have to mention two though, because I feel like in the fall winter I go towards one, and then in the spring summer I have to use this one. So it's just like kind of because my skin changes, I guess. So I have to mention two, and I apologize. I just couldn't narrow it down. Okay, so the first one is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I've talked about this a ton. I love this. It's extremely hydrating and nourishing to my skin. I don't really use this in the spring and summer though. I tend to use it towards the fall winter because my skin gets really dry, and whenever I'm putting on foundation, this just lays so nicely under it, and it like keeps my hydration like all day long, and it does prolong the wear of my makeup, but not like super long. I wouldn't say that's like the purpose of this. I would say the purpose of this is really nourishing and hydrating the skin throughout the day. So that's why I kind of go to this one for the fall winter. I love it. It is just so amazing feeling on your skin. I absolutely love this one. The one that I kind of feel like spring and summer is because I don't need that extra hydration, but I need my makeup to last longer because I'm producing more oil. So I love the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This one is amazing. It feels so good on your skin. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's like silicone-y or like smoothing or anything. It's just kind of like a lotion-y. It kind of looks just like lotion, but it does prolong the wear of your makeup. It makes your skin look really smooth and flawless, and I just like these two for different reasons, obviously for different seasons, but I couldn't live without either of these. Okay, for foundation, this was like hands down the easiest thing ever, and I honestly don't even have a foundation. This is actually, I don't even know what you would technically call this, kind of like a BB cream, tinted moisturizer, kind of in that category. But for me, this is like my hands down go-to foundation or base. It is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I cannot live without this stuff. It is always on my skin. I'm wearing it today. I can make my face look more done up with this. I can make it look very minimal. I cannot live without this. It is so hydrating on my skin. It evens out my skin tone. It makes my skin look really flawless. It hides texture for some. I don't know how it does it. It does everything for me. I don't know what this does, and I don't know what's in it, but it is amazing, and it makes my skin look so good every single time I wear it, and it lasts on me, which I feel like some BB creams, tinted moisturizers just kind of fade away, and they fade away very ugly on my skin. If this does fade, it fades very, very nicely and pretty on my skin. So I love this. I will never, ever, ever be without a tube of this. For concealer, I feel like everybody and their mother might mention this concealer. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I have put all my concealers to the test, and this is the only one that holds up. It is very, very extreme coverage. It doesn't crease. It keeps like, it doesn't like wear weird. I feel like a lot of the concealers that are really full coverage and they're really good and they don't crease, they tend to kind of fade away in a weird, crepey, ugly way, and it gets really, really patchy under my eyes. This one stays. Like, the rest of my makeup could fade off during the day, but this is just like glue and it does not move. So I love it for that reason, and it's definitely my ride or die. I'm going to kind of put setting powder and like under eye setting powder all in one into this powder, and I don't really know if this is a setting powder. I don't really have like a setting powder that's like a ride or die, but this powder is my ride or die, and I will never be without this powder. It is from Hourglass. It is their ambient lighting powder in dim light. So it's this beautiful, like, kind of beigey toned powder, but it's very, very sheer and very, very thin, and it gives you this like glowy, flawless look on your skin, and I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. This is the only powder I will ever like be connected to, and I cannot live without. The other powders in my collection I do love, but this one it stands out, and I don't really know if it sets my makeup, but it gives me the most beautiful, flawless look, and I love it. Okay, for bronzer, this is actually a really hard one as well, because I feel like I really don't have a standout bronzer. I really love NARS Laguna. I really love the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I think those are great ones. I love the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. I've always loved that one. I love a lot of the good bronzers out there, but nothing is like stand out compared to the other one. You know what I mean? I feel like I love a lot of bronzers, but they're all very similar to me and how I love them. Like, I don't have one that like is like, oh my god, this is so amazing. The only one that I could say that is different that I absolutely love, and I guess I'm going to say this is my ride or die, is the Hourglass bronzer. This is the ambient lighting bronzer and luminous bronze light. So it is this beautiful, it's a really glowy bronzer. It's very smoothing, just like the ambient powder, but it just gives you this beautiful bronze look, and I do love it. I use it all the freaking time. Like, I use it so often. It's probably my most used bronzer, and it looks like I haven't even like touched this thing. So I'm gonna say this one, but honestly, like, I feel like I haven't really found my ride or die bronzer. For blush, this was super easy. I already knew what I was going to say. I love the NARS blush in Luster. It is the most beautiful blush. I absolutely love it. It's like this apricot, kind of has like a little bit of a golden sheen to it. It's very warm on the cheeks, but I just love the look of it. Every time I put it on, I'm wearing it today, and I love it. I fall in love with this blush every time I wear it, and it's definitely hands down my most worn and just my favorite. For highlight, definitely hands down. I was kind of thinking, I was like, oh, Becca's Opal is so beautiful and I love it, but I don't feel like it's super practical. I feel like it's very like intense, and I don't wear it every day. It's not like my everyday highlight that I wear. This, however, I feel like I gravitate a lot more towards, because it's just really good, and I feel like as I age and get older, this is also going to be really good. It's not chunky, it's so smooth, it gives you this like pearly finish. It is the, I should probably tell you what it is, right? It is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Highlight, and it's not matte, it's like very glowy and like pearly looking. It's just so pretty. It just gives a really pretty pearlescent glow to you rather than like a chunky streak. It blends beautifully into the skin without being chunky or patchy. It's a really good highlighter. I really don't know if this is a category, but I'm going to mention this product and make it a category because I cannot live without this product. I use it every single day for my makeup look, and it's an eye base, and it is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I use this thing every single day. Honestly, any other pot like this I could honestly just get rid of, or any kind of like primer, anything. I can get rid of all of it and just have this and be completely content with it. It's just a really nude base. I love how it's kind of tacky, but it doesn't crease. It just kind of covers up any redness or veins, because I kind of have a lot of veins on my eyelids, so it just kind of covers all of that up, but it just is a great base for my eyeshadow. I love it. It is so good. I use it, like I said, every single day. For eye palette, I feel like this was a little bit tricky because honestly, if I got rid of everything, I don't know. I'm looking at my makeup collection right here. I don't know. It's really hard to say which one I would pick, but I think hands down I would pick the one I'm going to share because I mean, I really love my Kat Von D Shade and Light. I love that thing. It is so, so good. I honestly love my original Naked palettes. Like, I love my Naked Basics palette. That is like a ride or die. I love my Tartelette palette. Like, I love all of these palettes. But this one, if I had to get rid of everything, I think I would still pick this one because it is personalized. Okay, so it is my MAC palette. Honestly, I picked out every one of these shades, so I obviously love it. And I feel like usually in one palette, there's always one color that I just don't use and is wasted. And in this palette, I use every single one of these shades because I picked it out. And I really love the quality of MAC shadows. I think they're amazing. They last on my eyes very well, and they're good. I love it. So I'm definitely going to pick my MAC eyeshadow palette. So my Ride or Die eyeliner is definitely hands down the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I feel like I've gone through a couple of these tubes. I used to wear gel liner like every single day. Like, I had to wear gel eyeliner, but ever since I started using this, I just haven't gone back to my gel liner. I go back to it every once in a while, but this is just so convenient, and I love this eyeliner. I love how black it is. I love the tip of it. It's just perfect, and it's just easy to use for me now, so definitely hands down the tattoo liner. Okay, for mascara, I have two mascaras. I could not pick. Honestly, I couldn't. There was just no way that I can live without either of these. The first one is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I tend to always go back to this mascara. This is a fresh tube. I haven't even opened it. I just feel like I always purchase it as a backup. Like, if I try a new mascara, which I love, love, love trying new mascaras, this is always kind of like, it's always in my drawer. I always have a backup of this because I know that if that mascara doesn't work, I can use this one. Like, I don't know, I just always have this as like a safety net in my mascara drawer. Like, I always have to have this mascara with me. But I am obsessed with the Dior Show Over Curl mascara. That mascara like changed my life. It like made my lashes look so long and so voluminous and so beautiful. I feel like it conditioned my lashes. I felt like it gave them like just like a makeover. Like, I felt like it made my lashes better, like my natural lashes. I love that mascara, so I feel like both of them, I don't have a tube of that right now because it's a little pricey, and it's like a treat for me to buy that mascara. So I feel like those two are definitely my ride or dies. I couldn't really pick between the two because I love that Dior Show one, but I also just always use my Tarte mascara too. For brows, I'm going to keep it really simple. I always use my Benefit Gimme Brow. I was trying to look at like all my pencils and stuff. I really love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love their actual just brow pencil. I love the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. The universal one in taupe or whatever. I love that one, and I use it very regularly. But this one for me is just like anytime I'm in a rush, it's just my go-to. Like, if I have any questions about my brow, I just put on this. Like, it's just so easy, it's convenient, it fills in my brows a little and it gives it a little bit of color, and it also kind of holds them in place all day. So I really love it. It's definitely my go-to, and I don't want to be without this product. Okay, going into lips. For lip liner, this is definitely hands down my go-to lip liner. It is MAC Whirl. I love like the, what is this, wood pencil. I love the consistency of these. Some lip liners are just way too creamy, and the whole point of me to use a lip liner is to kind of outline and make sure the creamy lipstick doesn't like smear all over, and it just gives a little bit of definition, and I want that to stay in place. I don't want that to like feather out and like smear. So this doesn't do that for me. I love this pencil, and I honestly can use Whirl with like anything. I feel like I can use it with nudes, I can use it with pinks, I can use it with dark browns, I can use it with mauves, I can use it with any basic color that I tend to wear on the everyday. So definitely my ride or die, Whirl. Okay, lip gloss is a very, very, very hard category for me. I love lip gloss. Like, lip gloss is like my favorite lip product, probably because it's easy to apply usually, and it moisturizes my lips so I don't feel like it's like, you know, sucking the life out of my lips. But I have two here, and this is pretty good, narrowing it down to two, because honestly I could probably mention about 5. So the first one is my NYX Butter Glosses. I can't live without these, especially the shade in Creme Brulee. I've gone through like 3 of these because I am obsessed with this color. It's just a perfect kind of pinky nude. It is just so moisturized. It feels so good on my lips. I actually pulled this out in my purse the other day and I was like, oh my god, I've missed you. Like, you are amazing. I just love the NYX Butter Glosses. They're great. They have a little bit of pigment and color to them, so they're not just like a flat gloss or a clear gloss. And they smell amazing. They're amazing. My other gloss I have to mention is the Urban Decay Naked Lip Glosses. Again, I am obsessed. The formula is so amazing. I swear it makes my lips bigger. It makes my lips more moisturized, like, even as this wears off. Like, it's just the most glossiest, most beautiful gloss. I love these. This is in the shade Nooner. I also have used up the one in Love Child, which is like a pinkier lip gloss. I love these. They're amazing. I feel like nobody talks about them. They are underrated, but they are amazing. Okay, lipstick. This was actually really hard for me, but I have to mention just a brand, I feel like, because it's always, whenever I'm like, ooh, I want to wear lipstick today, or I want to put on a good lip color, I always just tend to gravitate towards this brand, and it's MAC. I just love their lipsticks. This one is in the shade Blankety, which is a beautiful nude. I love this shade, and I feel like they have a great color range. They have great formulas. I just love MAC lipsticks. They are just my favorite. Like, I mean, there's so many lipsticks and lipstick brands out there that are just so creamy and beautiful and whatever, but MAC is, I just feel like it's just a great lipstick. I don't know. It's not too creamy. They're not too like crazy pigmented. They're basic, they're great, they work, and they have a great color range. You guys know I do not wear lashes, so I'm not even going to mention lashes because I don't wear them. But I do have a setting spray, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I use this on my wedding day. I've gone through many bottles of this. This stuff is just legit. It is the good stuff. I feel like it legit like sucks my makeup to my face, and it does not smear, it does not move, it does not patch up, it does not break down. It stays in place with this stuff. So it's the best makeup setting spray I've ever tried. Okay guys, so that is it for my ride or die. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any video requests, leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.